Hi there, and thanks for watching. I'm Brandon. Today, you're gonna find out exactly what to expect when you go back to the Horseshoe Casino in Tunica, Mississippi. By the way, is this from Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3? Oh, Mr. Fusion broke off. I'll give you the answer coming up. All right, so when you walk into the building, here's what's gonna happen. Security is there. They're gonna ask you a few questions. They're gonna check your ID. Once you say that you're okay health-wise, by the way, they're gonna take your word for it, you're okay to enter. They're not gonna take your temperature, and you don't have to wear a face mask. All right, so what are some of the changes inside Horseshoe? All right, so if you're a slot player, you're gonna notice a lot of the slot machines are disabled and the chairs are gone. So if you're gonna go there and you wanna play your $5 top dollar or your $5 Wheel of Fortune or whatever it is, there's a chance it may not be available. So just keep that in mind. Now, I did notice something pretty cool. There's a lot of workers walking around with face coverings on, and they're wiping down the machines constantly. Now, are they waiting for you to get up so they can wipe down the machine you were just playing? Are they watching you? Maybe that's the goal. But it's impossible to do that with all of the turnaround. But they're doing a great job, just making sure that everything is cleaned and sanitized. That was a good sight. By the way, I should mention the entire staff had face coverings on, but only about 50 to 60% of the guests had face masks on. So if this makes you uncomfortable, then I would wait to visit this casino. All right, so what about the table games? Craps tables, there were a lot of players playing craps, but if you weren't a player, you had to be back from the table as a spectator, and they do have a rope behind the players so that there is some separation between you, the watcher, and the table itself. Now, you are gonna notice a big difference at the blackjack tables. You've seen some of these videos now surfacing on YouTube of these casinos where they have these plastic barriers between the players. Horseshoe does not have these plastic barriers. 3 players per table, okay? And when you sit down, the dealer will most likely offer you hand sanitizer. If they don't, you can ask for them. And I think they may even offer you gloves, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. And again, you're not required to wear a mask while playing, but the dealer is wearing theirs. Now, this is where it gets a little bit different. As soon as you leave the table, okay, as a player, a new player cannot just sit down in your spot and join the action like we're used to seeing. Now, the dealer places like this table tent. It's like this red table tent to alert the cleaning crew that the area now needs to be wiped down and sanitized as soon as possible so that a new player can join. And this happens fairly quickly. And what about the dealers? When there's a dealer change, the dealer sits down and then the dealer will wipe the entire area before the cards are dealt. All right, let's head down the room to where they play poker. As of right now, the poker area is dark. There's no players, there's no money, there's no chips, there's no dealers, no nothing, okay? But if you do like to have food at the casino, I did notice one of their restaurants is open. They do have limited seating, and they strongly suggest that you make a reservation as soon as you can, and if you need a +1. All right, that's all the info I have for right now on the Horseshoe Casino in Tunica, Mississippi. If you have any questions or if you feel like I left anything out, there's a great chance I left out a lot of stuff. Just drop me a comment below, and then others can read what you have to say as well. And by the way, this DeLorean minus Mr. Fusion here goes right on top of there. There we go. This is from Back to the Future 3. You notice in 3 had these wheels and this little contraption up here. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I hope you have a wonderful day and lots of luck.